How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Set, and welcome back to another episode of the Succession series in EU4. Where we last left off, we just got the PU over Hungary, and that's pretty sweet. Meanwhile, what else do we want to do? I don't really know. Bohemia has annexed Silesia, which makes sense. Well, we have a few things that we could do. Well, first off, we should try to get above 50 power projection, because why not? Who are we all rivaled to? We're rivaled to Venice, so let's go and insult them. And that should give us... yeah, there we go. We got a bit from that. We'll also go ahead and embargo them. Among other rivals, who are our other rivals that we could do that to? We could issue an embargo to you. We can issue an embargo to you in a few days. But yeah, we're going to sit back and recover for a little bit. We have a regency anyway, so we don't really have a choice in the matter. But yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to sit back, recover, and then I don't know what we're going to do for our next war, but definitely going to try to solidify some power directly, I think. I don't think we could handle another Hungary-sized big old vassal for now, so... instead, what we're going to do is probably go to war with Venice or something. Allied to Savoy, although they do have all these people in their trade league, which does count, so that kind of sucks. I might want to wait till they're at war with someone else. Bavaria, Memmingen, who are other people that we could kill? Ravensburg, you're a free city, right? Can I attack a free city? If I could, that... What? Oh, shiz. You know what? I'm stupid. Don't. 1 sec. These guys are suffering attrition out here. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. What the fudge? What the fudge? That's so stupid. We're gonna have to ask for fleet basing rights. Come here and repair, and then we'll bring you home. Gosh darn it, that's so stupid. I forgot that they got kicked out when we stopped being at war with Burgundy. I really hope that Burgundy dies. That we get the Burgundian inheritance sapphire. That'd be sweet, actually. It'd be pretty good. But yeah, so let's see. They were at like 48 Liberty Desire last time. Now they're at 42 already, so it's coming down quick, you know. As we get more powerful, it'll get farther in our favor too. So it should be fine, you know. We should be good. Who else could we go to war with? Can we go to war with Ravensburg, a free city who we have basically said, you know, is off limits, and then we just declare on them? Can we do that? That'd be great if we could. I think we might be able to. They have no allies, so we're going to try. You best believe we're going to try. I mean, we're in a decent position here, I think. I mean, I think that's, you know, undoubtedly true. We gain 1 sailor a month. Lovely. Sailors are kind of lame. It doesn't really affect anything, except... I mean, it is kind of affecting us in this situation, because we can't actually declare... yeah. We can't build new things, which sucks. Verdun, how could you? How could you take land that you're not supposed to take? Okay, we'll take you from here real quick. Demand unlawful territory. Give back Lüneburg. Good. And now we'll improve relations with you some more. We should also, when we get a spare diplomat free in a little bit, we're also going to want to pretty much right away make sure that we can, let's go with the longbow. We're going to want to make sure that we can become the emperor again, you know, stay the emperor. So like with Cologne and Bohemia should be backing us. Who's the next highest? Palatinate, huh? Cologne. Yeah, we should improve relations at least, even if we're not going to do other stuff, you know. I think that's fairly standard as a strategy. Keep the emperorship by doing that, you know. I think that'll be good. Let's go ahead and swap you armies out so that we can have the most strongest one we have here. And yeah, I mean, basically right now we're just kind of in a period of relaxation, you know. We have a regency. We might as well, because of that fact that we have a regency, we might as well lower some maintenance. We don't have any rebels. He's 12. I mean, this is a... Oh, crap. We lost one vessel. That's okay. I thought that might happen. But that, I mean, that sucks, but... I don't know. There's not a lot I can do about it, so... I need to remember to cancel sleep basing rights, or else I'm going to be paying them money for a long time. But yeah, we're just, you know... We're doing just fine, I think. What is it looking like for our government? So we have a 243, which is really good because we are going to want to have influence ideas, I think. And I think we might as well go ahead and focus that now. We're going to not be getting a lot of admin for a while. We're going to have 7 once we have our actual leader in charge. Whereas we're going to have... Well, let's just do it, first of all. We're going to have like 10 Diplo. Since a lot of our growth is focused on inheritance and vassalage and stuff, I think this is going to be fine. Military obviously is important. I think this is a decent balance, especially once we get 2 more for the admin power. I would like to have a little more admin power than this, because we're going to be coring a bit of land early on, hopefully. So, hopefully, you know. So, I would like to have a little more of that, but, you know, Diplo, I think, is going to be what we want to do. And I think we're going to go ahead... I definitely want to do either influence or diplomatic. Diplomatic is good. The fact that you get this lowered impact on stability from diplomatic actions, that's pretty good. That's like pretty good. And overall, it's a decent idea group, but I don't know. You get tech reduction, you know, which is really good, but I think influence early on might be a little bit better in the HRE area. Diplomatic relations, onward travel time, unjustified demands, diplomatic relations, yeah. I don't know, though. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. Normally what I do if I'm trying to play is something like this, I'll go influence and then administrative, and there's a really, really strong policy there. If you see about near the top, second one from the top, diplomatic annexation cost minus 20% for that, and that's really good if you have bigger nations that you're trying to integrate. If you don't get to integrate them for free, inherit them, you know. So yeah, I think we're gonna go either diplomatic or influence, but I don't know. Maybe we'll go influence and then administrative, and then diplomatic, and then. But we want to do a military early on too. You know, maybe we'll go influence and quantity, and then administrative, then diplomatic. Either way, we do probably want to get diplomatics for the tech cost and the war score cost and reputation. All that's very good. The diplomat as well is super good to have an extra diplomat. That's one of the few reasons why I might consider doing that now. Because, like, that's, like, pretty good, you know? And especially early on, you can tell we've been starved for that a little bit. But I think we're going to go influence just for the aggressive expansion. It'll allow us to take more land, I think, early on. And also inherit, you know, if we get vassalize anyone, which we might want to do, it'll be cheaper to do that. So, but I don't know. It's, maybe we should think about it. Let's make a decision right now. I'd like to make a decision sooner rather than later. The reputation is the same. The relations is the same, except this one also comes with the envoy travel time, which is not really super useful. But and the thing is, the reason why I kind of want this, the lowered impact on stability from diplomatic actions, the reason is because if we have to declare war on anyone that we had a royal marriage with for a union, that could be important so that we don't lose a stability for that, but it's not a huge deal, I don't think, until a little later on. So mainly the diplomat is the most important thing early on, that I think is just kind of a utility thing that would help, you know, and it would help quite a bit, I do think, but I don't think it's enough to really outweigh the benefits of going this. For the aggressive expansion impact, again, it's so good, you know. So I think we're gonna go influence. I really like influence in HRE. They did that one, okay. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. I think that's fine. And do we want to take an ID group? Oh, and this is another thing that it stacks with this. We should be able to annex people fairly easily, actually. But yeah. Let's see. Military frontier. We've already looked at lots of this stuff, I think, last episode. We have a lot of stuff that's pretty good already that stacks with that stuff, so we might not even need to take diplomatic, but at some point maybe we will. We'll see. Either way, how many vassals do we have? We could vassalize Ravenburg. It is Ravensburg with the S. Um. 13. It'll end in March of 62, so we got about a year and a half. It's fine. Hungary's still dealing with the rebels. I should help them. I should really help them. Well, why don't we wait until we're a little closer to the time when it matters? When we're gonna, wait till we're gonna raise our stuff. Anyways, no, we shouldn't have vassalized them because we already have a little bit of a precarious relationship, so it's fairly stable now, but lots of this stuff is going to start coming back. Ignorant monarch. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Broke alliance, rejected alliance, aggressive expansion, was at war, forced us into a union. There's a lot of negative stuff there, but that's okay, we're working on it. A true wonder. A meteorite, twin, so many fell in a field. That's other time. In Alsace, further Austria. Interesting. That's really cool. Sweet, we got stability and prestige. That's like pretty good. I don't know. Maybe we won't even worry too much about the diplomatic stability cost thing, because then normally that only will save you 1 or 2 stability the whole time, unless you're actively like trying to revoke march status and stuff, which is useful to have that ability to just revoke a march status whenever, so you can have marches and then quickly revoke it near the end of that. But when you're ready to annex them. But I don't think it'll matter that much. I think influence is a little better for what I'm trying to go for with like integrating nations that we might not be able to inherit otherwise. I wish you could see the chance to inherit, theoretically, even though you can't really annex or inherit them yet. But, see what it would be if you could. The diplomatic reputation is going to really help with liberty desire and stuff, and that's really good. So I think influence and diplomatic are kind of, it's like, two sides of the same coin. They both fulfill the same purpose. It's just kind of like weighing what we want. We'd rather have a little bit of diplomatic annexation cost and aggressive expansion, or would you rather have this diplomat and a little bit cheaper technology cost? So I guess it kind of may even out in that regard, because the annexation costs on one hand, but the diplomatic tech costs on the other. So maybe that evens out and it's about the same either way. But again, that's why we might go both. I mean, honestly, I don't necessarily see any exploration is not going to be useful, I don't think. Maritime, not going to be useful. Espionage, definitely not. The only other diplomatic idea I might go would be trade, and maybe we'll do that later, but diplomatic will do anyways, I guess. So, no need to worry about it too much. Quantity ideas, I definitely think we should do fairly early on. Maybe offensive, which is normally, offensive is pretty good. Maybe aristocratic, I don't know. Aristocratic is pretty good. I don't normally go aristocratic. Maybe we'll try it. It would kind of thematically fit where the aristocracy, leaders of that upkeep is good. The tech cost is the main thing. And you know what? That would give us an extra diplomat. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think the longer I'm thinking about it, aristocratic actually seems like maybe a good call. Because then you get, like, some of the benefits of diplomatic in that you get this, the war exhaustion and the diplomat. You get both of those right there with some good military stuff. That's super good. That one's decent, and it also stacks with the income from vassals. That's really good manpower modifier. It's not as good, but still good. That's good. You know what? I'm kind of sold on this. I don't know if it'll be the first one we do, but it could be. Could be. Maybe we would to get the tech cost reduction earlier on. Quantity is just it's just super good. Quantity is the best, but we have a good bit of manpower early on, so maybe I don't think it's super necessary. We'll probably go quantity at some point in time. Quality, I love going for, but early on, I don't think it's the most necessary thing. Aristocratic, you know, excuse me, it's a good mix. It's like a mix of, it's almost like a mix of diplomatic and a little bit of offensive and a little bit of quantity as well. Because you got that manpower. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of sold on the idea of doing aristocratic now, and I really go for it. It'll be fun to try something else. Influence, that's not really a good thing there. No, let's see. What about diplomatic? Not really a good one. Administrative is decent. I'm just looking at the ones that I commonly go for that I probably will go for at some point. There's not anything too great there, but that's fine. And then as far as an ad, so yeah, we'll go this, and then we'll probably go aristocratic. I'm kind of digging that. And then maybe we go either innovative or admin. I really like administrative, but I also really like innovative, you know? Innovative is so good, you know? You get that tech cost, and you get inflation cost, not that good. But this monthly war exhaustion is really good, actually. Leaders at upkeep, advisor costs. Religious could be useful, but I don't think it's going to be super useful. Because I think we're planning on mostly staying in Europe this game, moving into Germany. I think administrative is probably the way to go first, and then maybe innovative later on. So yeah, I don't know. We can start playing this out now. I'm mostly just talking about this because I really don't have a lot of other stuff to talk about right now. But we'll recall from you for now. I should have hired this guy a while ago, by the way. But yeah, mainly I think. Well, first off, let's go ahead and also raise the maintenance. We're gonna get that working. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun to plan out your ideas and then kind of maybe change your mind later, you know. But it's fun to talk about. So we'll go this aristocratic, administrative, probably back to diplomatic, then kind of see how our military is doing. Either go quantity or quality or innovative. You know, if our military is still the strongest in the land or one of the strongest in the land, maybe we'll pass on a military idea and go innovative because innovative is so good, you know. But if not, maybe we'll go, if we think we need kind of an edge in the military category by that point, maybe we'll go quality or something. We'll see. But either way, yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, we go influence, aristocratic, administrative, and then we should be in a really good situation from monarch point perspective, because you'll get that and you'll get that, and then we'll go diplomatic and we'll get that, then we'll go innovative, and by that, after that, our tech is going to be so cheap, man. We're just going to be able to eat everything, especially since we're going to have a, you know, aggressive expansion bonuses. Yeah, I dig this idea. I'm sorry if I, you know, talk about stuff way too much, but I really like planning that out. I've talked about this in the past, but that's really how you spec your nation out in cool ways, you know. Either way, let me check the time on this video. No, the timer just went off. I thought it went off a while ago. No, we got some time. Let's go a minute or two longer. Ravensburg, you got an ally? Ooh, Ladislav, you kind of suck, and also your name isn't. That's not a Germanic name. 213 is pretty bad. It's like 3 points less flat than our current one, so we are most certainly going to get rid of you. Send you into the front lines. But regardless, it looks like we're doing all right here. You know what? Oh, crap. You can't do that. Can you revoke the... Sucker. Okay. That's pretty funny. I didn't realize you could just revoke that. That makes it a little... That's kind of funny. They're allied to Württemberg. I'm not too worried about Württemberg. We're gonna... Yeah, I think we're gonna eat them real quick. Our aggressive expansion can handle that, right? Yeah, definitely. Most certainly. 25th of April. Could call Brandenburg in. I don't think that's necessary. They immediately moved, but I think it's not going to work, buddy. Yo, they're quick. Sneaky little SOBs. let's tell you what, we're gonna go over there. Okay, tell you what. Yo, that's not cool. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna happen anyways. It's my, you know, my logic. Okay, this is not cool. Stop running. Yo, it said there was gonna be a battle there. There we go. That should work. Let's see if we can't smash them a little bit. Hungary should help us. Well, we're going to try to help Hungary first, I think. Okay. They're going to go to Ingolstadt. That's what I figured. They're probably just going to run over here because they don't have anywhere else to retreat. We're going to stack wipe them, and then we're going to go and start sieging both of these places. Sounds good. Yo, what are you doing down here, man? That's so funny. They're like, hey, we're gonna come over here, yeah. Woo! They're locked, and we are locked. Fine. Because we have some time. Might as well kill them right now. And they should, again, in this, just like the other army, they should just retreat one province over and then immediately die. Or we'll just do that and stack wipe them right off the bat. That's pretty good. Local goods produced is huge for Tyrol. Wow. That's huge. Whoa. That's going to be super good. That's so good, actually. Does that just last forever? Wow. That's going to be, like, a lot of money. Wow. Holy fudge. We were earning, like, 2.5. That's going to, like, single-handedly fuel our economy. Of course, we are going to have a ton of inflation, but 0.11 a year is not that bad. That is actually pretty okay. So, okay, I am very pleased with that. That's huge. I knew Austria got some good events related to like the gold mine of Tyrol, because I know it's famous for that. I know that's why Austria has like a lot of famous jewelry makers, because they have a lot of like gold mines and silver mines and stuff. Precious metals, you know. Okay, well, either way, we're going to go ahead and eat this land. We're not going to eat Württemberg. They can live a little longer. So, but that'll work, though. Again, we don't really care about imperial authority. We care about being the emperor because of the benefits it brings, but we don't really care about other stuff. Before I forget, we're going to end this episode here, but before I forget, let's improve relations with some of these electors to try and keep our own... to try and keep ourselves the elector. I hate that they're voting for themselves because of the fact that someone else is voting for them. That's not how that should work. It actually does make sense, but we're going to go ahead and improve relations with both of you so I don't forget. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Go leave a like and subscribe for more. This has been a great series so far. I've had a lot of fun with it already. It's fun playing kind of like in Central Europe, in the place where there's so many variables, but you don't have to worry about going overseas or doing these weird strats where you curl around just because you have to have cheap land. We're just going to play like a normal game and just eat stuff in a more procedural way that makes sense. So thank you guys for watching. Go leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys later. This has been a great series. Goodbye.